Brooklyn. Yeah, you see the brownstones. Right now, I'm walking up the block where Red Cafe had the studio back in the day. Matter of fact, there was another studio on this block too that we used to go to. My guys, Malignant. I used to run with a team called AFC. I still run with the guys. Those are my bros for life. But we kind of like disbanded as far as like working musically exclusively together. Like, dudes that are still doing music from AFC, they are all over the place. All right, we're all over the place. And matter of fact, over the weekend, I was supposed to connect with some of the guys, and I went out to their barbecue. Got there a bit early, nobody was there, and I had another barbecue to go to, so I kicked off. Right, so that we didn't get to connect, me and my AFC guys, who were in conjunction with Malignant, who had a studio right around here. Like my guy, I seen, right? He went by the Man Gun Magnum. Like he was dope. Like he had some bars. He was like, showing you terror as I take apart together my trigger mechanism level. Focus at your desires.
Sorry.
This is all good. This was like years ago. I like to ramble sometimes, right? But just saying that to let you guys know, get an idea of where I am and what's going on. And shit like that. Outside the 79th precinct. The precinct of the star. The Nostrand Nav side of the star. Like, yeah. But I was just walking through the hood and I'm looking at this dude, white hair. I'm like, nah, that ain't Stretch. Like, I can remember I had to be shorter. I was younger. Like, not necessarily meaning I had to be shorter because I was younger, but I was younger, and I remember Stretch being way, way taller than he is now to me, right? So I'm looking like, nah, that look like Stretch. And I'm looking and I'm like, nah. So he kept walking and I'm like, Stretch? And he turns like, yo, yeah, it was good, yeah. I'm like, oh shit, man. I'm hyped. I'm like, yo, I was outside, man. I was outside. I remember the Big L freestyle, like live, like I remember that. You know what I'm saying? I talk to people about that on, like, not on a daily, but, I remember that. Y'all remember Stretch Armstrong? Y'all know Stretch Armstrong, a DJ, Stretch and Bobito. They had one of the best radio shows ever, bro. Like, ever. Like, I would literally, like cut school. No, there wasn't no cut school. Go to sleep like 2 in the morning because I had to be up to hear the fire that was dropping because Hot 97 wouldn't play a lot of the songs that you could hear from Bob and Stretch, right? They were at where? At WNYU, WKQS, man, I can't remember, but it was 88, 89.9. I think that's where Bob and Stretch was. 89.9. You had to turn your radio down the dial all the way to like the beginning. Late nights on a weekday, like a Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember the exact day at this moment. But you tune your dial, like Hot 97 toward the middle. You got he had 97 Kiss at the time. You had 107.5. Those were like our main stations. But then, the underground fire. You want that ear to the streets type vibe. They really that, like Bob and Stretch, because they had the early Jay-Z. They would get the songs before the majority would get it. Just like I got the drop on the Cassidy versus Arsenal before the masses get it, right? The masses, the gatekeepers, so to speak, if you will, like, these other so-called bigger bloggers that come out and be like, listen to me. What are you doing? Let me check the notifications. I don't know how you doing. I don't give a fuck. Or, I don't know you. Or, oh my God. All right. I like to just pick on them guys sometimes. Those guys. It's all in fun. Like, let's make sure we just keep. Yo, listen, man. Whatever's whatever. But yeah. So, I ran into Stretch like right here, man. That shit was wild, bro. Like, shit. What is ironic, and I'm grateful to be from the star, to know that this is the place that, the energies of the people who are like creators flow through here a lot. There are other places as well, but it definitely flows through Bed-Stuy. I'm talking about even before my time, like my old block. I'm from Hancock and Nostrum, right? Not only was like Kweli and Mos Def and those guys like on my block a lot back in the day. Uh, One of the guys from De La Soul grew up on my block, DJ Maceo. Um, but even before that, I heard stories of Thelonious Monk and those guys being on the block. You know what I'm saying? So it's like energy, creative energy. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's a whole bunch of crap that I'm just talking because I can talk because I got a mouth. So just wanted to pop on here real quick and talk about something other than Cassidy, for the most part. Because there's a lot of hate. Although I listen, either way is all good. Because some people they want me to talk about it, and oh shit, it was that moon again. Word. Right? Some people want me, and I was here last night. Remember? I was here last night. But there goes the moon, bro. Can you guys see the moon? I hope you can. I'm trying to get y'all an angle. It's really bright out, light out. In fact, I could reverse the camera. This is live, so you can get a good clear view. There's a moon out today. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. So yeah, man, I met the boy right here, man. The boy, Stretch Armstrong. And real quick, I can tell you, going to like Club Envy back in the day too. He used to be DJing in there, and that's like a whole different world. That's where you're not playing. That's when you get him in there going playing that kind of stuff. So it's like, okay, they not just like stuck in their ways underground with the shit. Like they know all kinds of music. You know what I'm saying? Baby is on it, but it's like the underground. It's like you get that boom, boom, boom. Yeah, Fireman Squad, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The name's Bill. What up, Bill? I'm a Philly automatic addict for real. That kind of shit, man. For you test me, no, I feel that kick back. Those was my guys' MO, man. Make me, bitch. I'm coming through. I'm Fizzy Womack. Who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of grimy, hard body. Or the artifacts are from the wrong side of the tracks. The artifacts are from the wrong side. Shit like that you'll get. Feel me? You was getting exclusive fire from Stretch Armstrong and Bobito, man. Exclusive fire, like all the time. Like they're having it, and they'll bring artists on. It'll be late night. Artists will go to be in the city late night. Oh, I gotta go see Bob and Stretch and have interviews, man. Like this was a different world, bro. This was like a world where if you really had a dream and a dollar, man, it was nothing that could stop you, bro. Nothing. That's why I'm like I had to give my guy Stretch some love, man, because that era I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate it because it was a different time. Somebody lost their balloon. Look at that. Birthday balloons in the air. You don't see it. It's coming behind the street. Oh, there you go. It's gone. Gone. But yeah, basically, man, those are just good times, bro, at the end of the day. And I just wanted to share that real quick. Have a great day. Yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick, man. Bob and Stretch. I remember even playing ball with Bob in West Forth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Crazy dope times, man. Dope times. And it was like right in the same area. Like I'd be like up the street, like maybe about 5 minutes from here, where we be tuning in. Like if I'd be with my homies, I say it's the summertime, so there's no curfew, or we like that's when I'm not home no more. Like I'm out, I left home kind of early, but now we with the guys and we doing music, and so our inspiration came from different places. And one of my guys who was like a super top lyricist, he was the one who was adamant about tuning into Bob and Stretch, and from there it led to us listening to other shows and even going up to certain shows. I remember meeting a group of guys who had Apathy. It was a dude called Apathy. I met Apathy and them dudes. And I never really even listened to their music. It was just like we just met. Oh yeah, I'm Apathy. Boom, boom, boom. And then I ran into some other guys, Science of Life. Those were my guys. Shout out to John Robb. I know he's still out here doing this thing. John Robinson, you know. There was a lot. I even did music back in the days with a dude named J Live. J Live was on a project called Hip Hop for Respect with my guys Duo Live. Duo Live are actually creating new music, or Duo Live is actually creating new music right now. Looking to, you know, make more moves, make another impact in the game. And those guys used to be outside of Fat Beats selling their CDs, and they were from Brooklyn, and they were like raw vegans and stuff like that. And you know, that movement was big back then in the 90s. I remember my guy used to be out there with them. His name was C. Ray's Walls, one of the partners of Stronghold with Poison Pen. You know, I know a lot of y'all are familiar with Poison Pen, and his partner, one of the members of the group Stronghold, I remember he used to sell the CDs, and I remember he gave one to a lady walking into the health food store next to Fat Beats, where Fat Beats was over in the city on the Avenue of Americas, over like on 8th and the Avenue of Americas and 8th Street. They was like, he would be like, yo, it's organic. It's organic. You feel me? The music is organic, just like the food you about to go eat. So, you know, and my guys, they were vegan and raw. And I'm like, word, you eating healthy? Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, so, yo, the movement was alive and well back then. And could this be a resurgence? Could this be a resurgence? You got Cassidy going crazy ever since September 21st is his battle against Arsenal, right? But ever since September, I keep saying September because the 7 looks like 7 is the 7th, right? Like Octa's 8, right? So July 7th was Cassidy's born day. Cassidy dropped the project, right? The battle was 2 months before that at most, right? Approximately, and he dropped the project then, Banana Clips Volume 2, right? In between those, he did freestyles, actual songs. Then he drops the project on the 7th, like that I just mentioned, right? Then ever since then, it's like he dropped at least one song a day since then. So is this a resurgence of hungry, raw hip-hop coming back? Because, you know, maybe that's why I see my guy Stretch. Maybe that's why he's walking through the stop. Maybe he's trying to get a sense of what's cooking in the hood. Or maybe he just moved out here, I don't know. Or maybe he's checking somebody. I don't know. But what I'm saying is this, man. At the end of the day, it might be back, man. I think so. I think the real is back, man. I think we are ready. How you doing? I think we ready for the real, y'all. I think everybody's ready. And if they're not ready, they better get ready. Because, you know, who knows? Maybe, I don't know what stretching them guys are up to now. Maybe podcasting. I think I saw something like a while back. But I seen Kweli with a pause. And, you know, don't let nobody stop you from making no moves, man. Make some power moves. Make sure you eat healthy. If you're in Brooklyn, make sure you get your local fruits and veggies at wholesale prices at 706 Green on Saturdays from 10 to 12. For more info, email josh.robert.cats@gmail.com. Right? Green Ave Food Box and Farm Stand. And if you do, let them know that Textile sent you. You did. Brooklyn shit, man. Health, wealth, and hip hop. All right, peace. All right, bro. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Health, wealth, and hip hop, man. Air to the streets, HD, air hustle, battle rappers life, man. Follow the rankings, man. Salute the Cassidy, salute the Arsenal. September 27th is going down. Prior to that, we got, what do we got? Summer Impact, right? 212 is crazy. We also got, oh, I thought he was talking to me. He's talking to her across the street. Purple game, right? Like Arsenal. She down with Ars? Maybe. So, yeah, Rebel War Zone in Brooklyn on the 27th of July. Pardon me, Queens. Coffee Brown on there. Fire the Misfit versus Young Cannon. Coffee versus Bonnie, Godiva. Listen, ladies, keep it battle rap. Keep it battle rap. Cause y'all getting a little testy, man. I hope everything stays cool and copacetic and it's a crazy battle. Like talk the craziest shit ever. Like Cassidy versus Arsenal. Man, I want to see Cassidy jump in a disrespectful bag, bro. Is that the shit about, what's the name? Your daughter on the sex tape. That's crazy. You know, Charlie couldn't swear to God his father not a goods. So you know, Casket getting his disrespect bag. The king of disrespect is Arsenal, right? That's what they say, right? So I'm looking for that to be a dope one. Real talk. I told Stretch Armstrong about it. I don't know how much he's into battle rap, but you know, Cass, Arsenal. Maybe these guys are doing interviews and maybe I could jump on there and promote this. I know Arsenal is going to be promoting heavy. I know Cass is going to be promoting heavy. So I know it's going to be more turned up than a lot of people think. I seen reports saying that this particular battle is like not exciting for people. Well, wait till they get a load of the promotion. It's going to be a little movie. It's going to be a zoovie. It's going to get animalistic, disrespectful to the max. And don't forget, Cassidy's supposed to be giving away bread, right? To the winner of each bet, an extra 5K. And also, there's supposed to be 20K to Battler of the Night. Man, listen, I'm about to start writing, bro. Word. Shout out to everybody. I see my guys on the Discord. I was actually listening to some Discord battles earlier. Shout out to Black Compass. Shout out to EBL. Shout out to Battle Rap Rankings. Shout out to Capology Facts. Shout out to Phoenix Fire. Shout out to all of the haters. Shout out to everybody who think I'm clout chasing. Listen, man, I do this for the nickel head niggas in the projects. You get me?
Yeah.
Brooklyn. I'm in the bodega like I'm Cortez. Out in Brooklyn, that's the fortress. Yeah. I need to get a haircut, nigga, more or less. I'm about to cut this shit off because more is less. No, because less is more. What you stressing for? I'm the best in raw. Without no metaphors. I'm just flowing over the top, man. I'm excited and I'm happy, man. It's a beautiful day out. It's Friday, flashback. Took you back a little bit. Hopefully I shared something that made you be like, oh, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? They barbecuing out here, man. They taking it back, old school style, man. Barbecue, got the grill going. Biggie Smalls is the wickedest. Niggas think I'm, yeah, you just think it. Whoa, paulzito.com. Yeah, word. So with that said, I would leave nigga Biggie, Jay-Z. All right, whatever, man. Off this.